go, Greggy.
Shit, it is great to be back here at the Gold Rush. Let's give a good hand for John Silvana again. They've really fixed the place up. They've made it really nice. Like the bathrooms. Have you seen the bathrooms? I mean, I haven't been in the ladies' room, but men's room. Help me out on this one, fellas. Have you tried that glory hole in there? It's fucking. I mean, I have it myself, but Ryan told me it's fucking fantastic. Yeah, it's good shit. Really, I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. And if you were here the last time I was here, an extra special thank you. If you weren't out here last time, the answer is yes. This is my only suit. Frankly, I look fantastic in it. Another thing I look fantastic in is yoga pants. But there's nothing funny about this ass in yoga pants. Nothing better than going out to KJ's in the yoga pants, and I just stand at the bar like this. I get free drinks all night. I've been punched in the face quite a few times. I've even had other chicks try to fight other chicks. I've had chicks mistake me for another girl and try to fight me, and they're like, "Bitch, don't you know that's my man?" I'm like, "Fuck, which one?" I had 12 dudes buy me a drink tonight. After 12 drinks, they look kind of cute. Especially that one. She's like, "That's my sister." Well, we'd make a good couple then, wouldn't we? No, it's really, though, give yourselves a round of applause, really. You should, because you know what? We made it. We did it. We made it through the winter.
Yeah, Mike.
Recorded, but we had our fair share of 40 below. We did. And I know most of you motherfuckers, excuse me while I get pity again. I know most of you motherfuckers in here, come January, we're like, "Oh, we're out of the woods. No 40 below for us." Yeah, thanks for jinxing it, assholes. Yeah, Mother Nature heard your hopes and dreams and was like, "Fuck you." I hit you with a 40 below bitch slap. But really, we want 40 below. We do. We do. Okay, I should rephrase. We want 40 below when the in-laws come to visit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because that frigid temperature really cuts their trip short, doesn't it? If you sell it right, when you pick them up at the airport, you can convince them to get their ass right back on that fucking airplane. "Ah, Dan, Linda, good to see you. Come here for a hug." What does this fucking tag say? Rated for 40 below. That's not going to cut it. It's 80 below outside right now. Wind chill, we're looking at, my wife says wind chill factor. Wind chill, we're at 120 below. Most people wearing a parka that light will probably fucking die. But good news, it's only a short distance to the truck. We've only got 5 miles, so you're good there. In fact, we're gonna tether each other together like a dog team, so we don't get separated. Normally I'd have a jog team here with me, but in October, and I ran out of food. We had to have a little Korean barbecue, if you know what I'm saying. They were good jogs. But tell you what, you guys got balls, so you're gonna come with me, and in case we do get separated, can you operate a flare gun? No, it doesn't matter. It's too cold for fire. It doesn't fucking ignite. The flare gun won't work. Good thing I got homing, beacon, and GPS for you. Good news, at this temperature, the battery life will last a good 30 seconds. So best stick close. Let me warn you, we're gonna see some wildlife, okay? We're gonna see some moose, we're gonna see bears, and we're gonna see some wolves. You see a moose? No fucking pictures of the moose. Flashes enrage them. They will trample you to death. And no, you can't simply turn your flash off. It's fucking dark out there, okay? It's always fucking dark out there. We're gonna see bears. And we got black, grizzly, Kodiak, polar. What? No. Hibernation? No, that's a fucking myth. No, winter doesn't put bears to sleep. It pisses them off. They got no more berries and salmon to eat. They're after human flesh. And if you see some wolves, you're gonna die. Mainly because you're not faster than wolves. More importantly, you're not faster than me. But I gotta tell you, first thing you're gonna see out there, we're gonna walk outside, you're gonna see beams of light from the sky. Those are alien ships trying to abduct you, and they want to shove shit in your ass. No, I'm only kidding. They come from the cold vacuum of space, and they get here, and they're like, it's too fucking cold. No, that's... They hang out in Roswell, New Mexico, the aliens. But if they have the balls enough, if your in-laws, your guests have the balls, if you get into the truck, what's the first thing they say? The fuck's wrong with your windshield? Oh, what this thing? So I got 12 cracks. I got it brand new last month. Held up great this year. It's only like $1,000, but it's worth it. Oh Jesus. Oh man. And speaking of this, what's the next thing on your list when the in-laws get in? Oh, yeah, we gotta make some stops. Gonna need some gas money from you though. About $100 will get us to the house. We also need to stop at the liquor store. Well, we want to make sure we're stocked up. I mean, we're running low at the house. We've only got 6 kegs, a barrel of whiskey, and a pallet of vodka. Well, it's going to be all 4 of us. You know, gotta last through the weekend. Come on now. I like to describe Fairbanks as there's a bar, there's a church. And we don't pray in this family. Except occasionally to the porcelain goddess, you know. Needs a sacrifice from time to time. No, but Alaska's it could be a dangerous place, like in the wilderness and the cold. Like I hurt myself playing hockey, so I went into the ER. And I was like, I told the lady behind the desk, I said, hey, I hurt my ankle playing hockey, I'd like to get checked out. She says, well, where were you when the injury occurred? On the fucking ice, where else? So she passes me off to the 80-year-old nurse to take my blood pressure, and she's like, oh, did you hurt your ankle? No, I got a severe case of blue balls. I figure you can milk my prostate. Click me right up there, Agnes. And make sure you use 3 fingers, because between an ER visit and Obamacare, I really want to make sure I'm getting fucked up the ass. But, speaking of other funny ER visits, I have a buddy who has a Prince Albert piercing. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's where, it's a dick piercing. Comes up from the tip of the penis, comes out the hole. And he gauged it so wide, he fit a padlock through it. He thought it was really extreme and cool until he realized he forgot the combination. Yeah, what an awkward visit that would be to the locksmith. You know what, bud, that's a pretty sensitive area. I wouldn't feel comfortable using the bolt cutters. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Couldn't give a guy a courtesy shave, huh? Next time we need some trim done there, call up my buddy Ryan at Manscaped. I mean Manscaped. Trim me right up. Let's see, I feel bad for your girlfriend, but clearly you don't have one. I have a girlfriend now, a lovely, beautiful girlfriend, and I feel bad for her a lot. Because, well, actually I have big news. We recently moved in together, we got a new place.
All right.
Why the fuck are people clapping? I just told you that my life is over. I'm fucking excited about it. Like, 6 sons of bitches. There's some old timers in the back like, you poor soul. Dumbass. No, it's great because, you know, living here in Alaska, sometimes you get depressed. Like you see some bad shit. Like the other day, I saw the Meals on Wheels van getting towed. Yeah, no, when I was at first 2 and I was like, I'm going to hell. And I was like, man, like for real, like, a tow truck driver's gonna tow the Meals on Wheels van because he parked in front of a fire hydrant? Come on, that's not cool. He made it the Meals on Less Wheels van. That's fucking bullshit. But so I can go to my girlfriend when I have a bad day, and I'm like, come on, babe, you think maybe tonight we can do it bareback? And she's so great. I mean, I love her. She's a super sport. She's like, fuck no. So I had to go out to the castle for some condoms, and much to my dismay, they were all sold out. Thanks, Val. No, this is actually the second time I threw her under the bus for that one. It's not just because she's the only female here tonight, but it's because I know those other fuckers aren't getting any. But anyway, all they had at the castle was the sheepskin condoms. That's all they had left. So when I got to the house, my girlfriend was not happy. She was like, ew, babe, it's cool. I got the ones with no wool. That's disgusting. You're not sticking sheepskin inside me. I'm like, babe, look, it's cool. They don't use sheepskin. That would be disgusting. They're made from sheep intestine. Hey, rib for your pleasure, babe. By the end of the night, you're like, oh, yeah. Yeah. That's great. No, she's great. Living with her is awesome. We were actually in bed the other night, and I had a little manly itch going on. Back me up on this one, fellas. The best way to deal with that is the old pinch and roll, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The old pinch and roll. And what do you think about it? Pinch and roll of the eyes. So, but I was like, there's a little bit of moisture, so I just rubbed it on her. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know, we could use it as lube, I guess. She's like, there's no such lube called scrotal ease. I was like, you know what? Actually, babe, the father of modern medicine is Hippocrates, and he had a much less talked about apprentice named Scrotales. And he made the salve that he named after himself. You rub it on there, and it eases your blue balls. It's way better than getting fucked up the ass by Agnes, let me tell you. Works way better. But no, really, living here, it's those relationships that can really get you by in Alaska. Your friends, your family, and your loved ones. And I separate those three because they do not all intersect. You got friends, you got your family, and over here you got the ones you actually love. Just because they're in the family doesn't mean you love them. But I want to share a story with you that my family actually came together for me in a really time of need that I needed them. See, I was seeing this chick from California, so I flew her up here and picked her up from the airport. And I pick her up, and she's like, oh, what the fuck's wrong with your windshield? Like, never mind that. So she's here for about a week. She leaves, and I never fucking see her again. So it worked out. But my mom really liked her, so I figured, being the good son I am, on Mother's Day I'd go out, and I'd get a card from the both of us, I didn't want to break our mom's heart, so I wrote in my best girl handwriting I could, and I signed her name, and the note said, one day I hope to be as good of a mother as you are. And on the other side of the card, I had taped a picture of an ultrasound. Yeah, that's right. I pranked my whole family in believing I knocked up this chick. And I give my mother this card. I gather the whole family around. Mom opens the card and she goes, Greg, that's not funny. And I look her dead in the eye and I go, no, Mom. It's not funny. And the tears start flowing, right? The family's freaking out. They're going nuts. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God, what are you gonna do? Like, well, is it a boy or a girl? I said, well, we elected not to know. My mom goes, I want to talk to her. I said, no, you can't talk to her. She goes, why? And in my head, I'm thinking, I haven't thought that far ahead. Also, I haven't talked to her in like 5 months. No, you can't fucking talk to her. Yeah. So then I go with, oh, well, you know, she's a scared college student. She needs to study for her finals. And at that point, my baby sister Jessica goes, that's my cue. I gotta go study for my finals. And she leaves. And my mom is devastated. You know, she knows I'm a fucking retard. I can't raise a kid. So she's got her face just buried in her hands, and she's begging, she's pleading me. She goes, you're lying. Just tell me you're lying. And I went, yeah. She goes, what? I said, I'm fucking with all y'all. And not once before in my life have I ever said, all y'all. So it was a pretty big deal. And my older sister actually pipes up and she goes, wait a minute, where's Jessica? I said, no. I said, no one tell her. Okay, no one fucking tell her. We swear here and now, we'll make a blood pact. No one tell her. I'll tell her on my own time, right? And I did. Eventually I told her. 5 months later, I fucking told her. And in the meantime...
9 months later!
No, it takes 9 months to make a fucking baby. This was Mother's Day. She was like 4 months pregnant at the time, supposedly. I fucking know that, dumbass. Now have another, calm down. See, you know this is a true story because she's pissed. Right? This is not a fucking joke. You see how pissed she is. This is true. And fucking so within like those 5 months, I was fucking with her hardcore. Like, she'd be in the living room watching TV, and I would fake a phone call. I would just put the phone up to my ear like I was talking to my baby mom, and just be like, oh, hey, baby. Oh, what's going on? Oh, you went shopping for a bassinet? No, it is bassinet. You know, you're just going to make sure you're pronouncing things right. I don't want our kid to grow up fucking retarded, so we got to get it right. Okay, well, don't yell at me! And, you know, and my sister gets worried. She's like, fuck, he's not ready for this. She goes to my mom, and she's like, Mom, are you okay with this? I was like, okay, with what? She goes, Greg having a baby. My mom's like, oh, yeah, no, it'll be okay. And she goes, Mom, it's Greg having a baby. You think he's ready for that shit? And my mom actually said something that I find to be very true. I mean, I don't have kids, real ones, anyway, or ones that I know about. I'm not a parent, okay? And my mother said, you know what, Jessica, I don't think anyone's ready to be a parent until they are a parent. And I thought that was very true. And she goes, and then most of them, even so, aren't ready to be a parent. We are talking about your brother. So yeah, no, I'm fucking worried. No, you're right. You make a good point. Yeah, we're screwed. But I started getting text messages and calls from my family. Like, Greg, you gotta tell her. She wants to go baby clothes shopping. Like, come on, man. And I'm like, no, it'll be okay. No, it's fine. And then Father's Day rolls around. And she went fucking Father's Day shopping, and my family had to stop her from like buying really expensive shit. So instead, she got me a card, and everyone signed it, all very thoughtful stuff. I think it'll be a great dad, we're proud of you, all that shit. And so the only gift she ended up giving me was earplugs. Like, sign of a great father, can't even bear to hear his own infant. And fucking earplugs. Okay. Yeah, no. She knows me. I was like, this is the sweetest gift I ever got. Like, that's awesome. So, you know, months go by, right? And one day I wake up hungover as shit, and Jessica's standing there just pissed. It's been 9 months, asshole. It's that fucking baby. I was like, fuck, I forgot. I think it's actually been 10 or 11 months. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Turns out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., I fly down to Cali, to be there for the baby. Take me to the airport. She goes, fucking A. So that night, I slap on the yoga pants and go to KJ's. Needless to say, I get hammered. So I wake up the next day at noon, and there's Jessica again. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, asshole? Mr. fucking flight. No, I read the itinerary wrong. It's the return flight is 8 a.m. Tonight I leave 1 a.m. The fellas are taking me out one last time as a free man. Drop me off at the bar, take me to the airport. She goes, yeah. And so I went out to the bar alone, because quite frankly, I don't have any more friends. They saw this shit coming and they were like, no, we don't. You're an asshole. We don't like you anymore. So midnight comes around, I call my sister, I'm like, Jessica, it's time to get me from the airport. And at this point, I actually had a different plan than what went down. A good buddy of mine actually recently had a kid, so I called him up. I'm like, hey man, you just had a baby, right? I need some like fatherly insight and some advice on what it's like to have an infant. And he's like, are you still on that fake baby thing? I'm like, oh yeah man, I'm in deep. It's fucking serious. Can I stay at your place for like the weekend? And he's like, yeah, I don't see why not. I'm like, okay, can I borrow your baby for like the fucking weekend? So he hung up on me, we've not talked since. So I had to go with plan B, which was I called Jessica, I'm like, all right, it's time to go to the airport. And I get in the truck and I'm like, okay, one more time for one last fake phone call. And this time I turned the video record on the phone. So I'm in the passenger seat and I got the camera aimed right at Jessica. And I faked this phone call. I'm like, oh, hey babe, what's going on? I'm on the way to the airport. What, you're in labor? Jessica, drive! And she peels out of KJ's and I'm like, run the red light, go! And she blows through like all these red lights. And then it dawned on me, like, it's Saturday night, we just peeled out of KJ's running these red lights. I think it's gone too far at this point. I mean, I want to tell my sister, but I don't want to tell her behind glass at visiting hours. It'd be funny as shit, but I'd probably feel bad at that point. So she pulls up to the airport, she departure, and she goes, go, go, go. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. She goes, get your fucking ass out of the truck right now. I said, no, I can't do it. She goes, I will drag you by your hair into that airport if you don't get out of this fucking truck right now. She's fucking living. And I'm like, okay, hold on, I'll go. I bring it down, really down. I go, Jessica, and I reached my hand out and touched her knee. It's like, you think I'm going to be a good father? She was like, oh my God, yes, you'll be an amazing father. You're not going to fuck up your kids like our older sister Ashley. You're going to be... Oh my God, you're going to fuck them up. You're going to be great. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. I got like some tears going and shit. And I'm like, okay, Jessica, we have this thing, we hate the stupid kids' names that are coming out these days. And I'm like, Jessica, okay. Obviously, if it's a boy, it's going to be Charles Hoskin VII. There's been no other Charles Hoskin in my family. It's just my favorite number. I figure I slip it in there. Fucking cool. Louis XV, Charlie VII. Why the fuck not? And I was like, well, if it's a girl, we're going to go with an ethnic name. And we're going to name her Gotcha. She's like, gotcha? I was like, yeah, you know, like, gotcha. She didn't talk to me for months. She was so fucking pissed. She wouldn't look at me, she wouldn't talk to me for fucking months. And months later, we got the family, we got friends, a couple loved ones. We're playing cards, and I think she said a couple words to me, and then I blew it because I brought up the fake baby thing again. And her best friend in the whole wide world was sitting right next to her, and she's like, oh my God, you finally told her? And Jessica's like, yeah, you fucking told You fucking knew! You bitch! What the fuck? So she didn't talk to her for like 6 months. I mean, I guess the whole point I'm trying to make is family really can come together for you, especially to shit on someone else. And it's, you know, especially that family member is probably not a loved one. It's really great. I do love them. And you know, to tell you what, I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. You all have a good night.